What's up, good people? Thank you for tuning in. Do you want to know how successful people think? Well, guess what? In this video, I'm going to give you my personal review of the book, How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell. So if you want to improve the way you think, make sure you stay tuned. What's up, First Gen fam? This is First Generational Wealth Building, where we focus on transforming our money mindset, our money habits, and our money beliefs. And I'm your host, ASHONZAY, aka Zay. In this episode, we'll be doing the review of January's book of the month, How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell. Now, before I jump in and give my review, please guys, I need you to subscribe to my channel, like this video so we can get this to other first generational wealth builders like ourselves. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So first, I want to say I thoroughly enjoyed this book. The book is only about 124 pages, so it's a relatively quick read. And the book focuses on the 11 styles in which successful people use to think. Now, the 11 styles are, and I'm going to read this, so don't mind me if I'm looking down. They are big picture thinking, focused thinking, creative thinking, realistic thinking, strategic thinking, possibility thinking, reflective thinking, questioning popular thinking, shared thinking, and unselfish thinking, and finishing with bottom line thinking. Now, in each chapter, the author, John C. Maxwell, he really goes in and outlines what each style is, what they can do for you, how to use them, and when to use them, which are all vital when you want to improve your mindset, be a better leader, and most importantly, improve your thinking. And for me, what I personally took away from this book was really when to use the styles and how to use the styles of thinking. Now, I already consider myself to be a pretty big picture thinker, along with a few others that he outlines in the book. But the two that really stuck out for me were unselfish thinking and bottom line thinking. The reason why I say those two stuck out for me, and I'll start with unselfish thinking, is because, truth be told, I live by the philosophy that you should do what's best for you no matter what. And after reading his book, I've come to learn that that way of thinking isn't always the best, because oftentimes you disregard how your actions affect others. And so what I took from reading that chapter was that, yes, be mindful and you can still do what's best for you, but you should be mindful of the consequences and the trickle-down effect that your actions have on other people, especially people you love and care about. Sometimes being selfish can lead to unintended consequences for the people you love. And so you don't want that to happen. And so what I took away from that chapter was just that be mindful of how selfish thinking can lead to unintended consequences. And the second style that really resonated with me was the bottom line thinking. Now, in the book, he talks about how bottom line thinking is really about tying anything you do or tying your purpose into like that one thing that you really want to happen. So making sure that at the end of the day, all actions that you do lead back to the purpose of why you're doing it. So for example, when it comes to me spreading financial literacy, my bottom line is I want people to learn the things that are necessary for them to build wealth and be successful. Everything else, whether it's money or exposure or partnerships, the things that come out of it and help me grow my business, those are all byproducts of me ultimately going back to my purpose, which is spreading financial literacy so people can succeed. And again, so bottom line thinking to me was a very big, it was a really big chapter. I really loved what he talked about, and I'm definitely going to employ that more into my thinking styles. Overall, guys, I just want to say that I highly, highly recommend this book. Now, I don't want to give too much of the book away, so I'm going to stop there for now. But if you're an entrepreneur or in a leadership position, I highly, highly recommend you get this book, because it's really going to help you improve your mindset. It's going to help you improve the way you think and make better decisions. Now, if you already read this book, I would love for you to comment below with what your thoughts and takeaways were. The next book that I'll read for February's book review is going to be I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. So if you want to read along with me and do another review for next month, please do, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video and got some good takeaways. Until next month, I hope you guys stay blessed and peace out.